get bored and think about buying 100 Aztec eggs just to hatch them and find out what's inside? Well, I already did it, so let's find out. So in case you didn't know, Adopt Me updated last week and released a brand new egg, the Aztec egg, filled with all brand new pets, and I immediately dropped $75,000 to buy 100 and hatch them all. And how did it go? Well, I had quite a few tree frogs, but most of them were tegus. And okay, yeah, they were almost all tegus. There were a lot of disappointments, but it wasn't all bad. Did I mention all the pets in this egg are really cool? So now for the data you're all waiting for, how many of each rarity did I actually find? For the common pet, the tegu, I found 42, which means there is a 42% hatch rate for common pets out of the 100 eggs that I found. And this guy's pretty cute, so I'm not necessarily complaining. For the uncommon tree frog, I managed to hatch 28, which means there's a 28% hatch rate for uncommon. And even though the frog is kind of a reskin of the frog from the Aussie egg, I still think the designs are really cool, and I'll absolutely be making a neon. Next, the first of two rares is the water opossum, and I found 10. I think this guy is really cute, and I love his big floppy ears. The other rare pet in the egg is the chinike, and I found 9 of them. So that makes a total hatch rate for rare pets 19% overall. And I think this pet is probably my favorite one. Once you see it in game, it looks so cute. And of course, we can't have an Adopt Me egg if there's not at least one bird. So we've got our first ultra rare. This is the aacot. And yes, I googled how to pronounce that. And then we have our second ultra rare, the onza, which I found 4 of, making my total hatch rate for ultra rare pets only 9%. Womp womp. But these guys are really cute, and I'm already getting a lot of offers for my 4 on Tradery, so I can tell these ones will be popular. And now we've got the first legendary, which is the Quetzalcoatl. And keep in mind, I hatched one of these from my royal egg, so I only actually found 2 from the 100 normal Aztec eggs that I opened. And that leaves us with just one pet, the legendary temple friend that I hatched exactly 0 of out of 100 Aztec eggs, which means that my legendary hatch rate was only 2%, which is half of what it says on the sign in the egg shop. So you can see I really struck out this time, guys. I was super unlucky. So I hope if you spent all of your money on Aztec eggs, you were a little luckier than I was, and you didn't end up failing like I did. I still think all the pets are super cute though, so I'm happy overall. Thanks so much for watching. Catch the next one.